Imagine replacing 5 WooCommerce plugins with just one free tool. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, that's what I'm gonna show you today. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to set up abandoned carts recovery, automated emails, all from one dashboard without any plugin conflicts. You don't have to juggle between different tools and use just one thing that handles it all. Did I mention the best part? It's completely free to get started. And without further ado, let's get started. And today we're looking at a tool that combines email and SMS marketing in one simple platform. It's called Omnisend. It allows you to reach shoppers wherever they are with fully branded personalized messages. I'm going to show you how pre-built automations handle welcome flows, abandoned carts, and post-purchase campaigns for you, so you can make sales even while you sleep. Connecting it with your site is really easy, and as you see, more than 70,000 experts and pros already trust Omnisend and are using it. Also, if you take a look at the ratings, you'll see whopping 145 5-star reviews. It's a powerful tool without a steep learning curve, and I'm going to show you how to use it. If we talk about pricing, then these are the current prices. Those are the official prices. But if you take a look at the description of this video, then you'll see there is a nice 30% discount coupon for you. Just follow the link, use a coupon, and you're good to go. In this video, I'm going to use a free version, but these are the paid options here. Now, when this is out of the way, let's start with free version. I'm going to sign up with email. I'm going to add an email and the password. My business is e-commerce. I'm going to agree the terms and let's sign up. Next, I'm going to verify my email address. And when this is done, let's fill the fields. First name, last name, store name. I'm going to add my store website. Choose platform. It's a WooCommerce. Which email marketing automation I'm currently using. I don't use any of those. So let's continue. Business address and the city, country, postal code. And let's go to the Omnisend. It's setting up my account and it's going to take 10 seconds or so. And now it's done. Next, I need to connect my website. When you click on this button, it will tell you that you need to download the plugin, install and activate it, and connect it. So, nothing complicated. I'm going to go to my website, plugins, and add plugin. Let's search for Omnisend. This one here. I'm going to install it. Let's activate it. And now there is a button, connect your store to Omnisend. I'm going to click on it and select connect your account. It opens up in Omnisend and it asks my approval. Now I'm gonna replace my logo, upload from the computer. I'm gonna drag this one here and upload and select. This is the email preview. If needed, you can change the colors and fonts. I'm gonna select this one here. You can add your own social links here. And when this is done, then save brand assets. Now it asks whether I would like to start with smart recommendations or explore the platform yourself. Let's take a look at the recommendations. I have up to 250 contacts. I want to drive repeat purchases. And based on my selections, it's going to tailor some custom suggestions for me. So first it asks me to launch a sign-up form. Since I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute, I'm going to select I'll do this later. Welcome new subscribers with an email. I'm going to do this later. Keep customers engaged, also later. But if you want to activate any of those here, just click on this setup button and you'll see it's going to create you a workflow. But as I mentioned later, I'm going to go it through in detail. So I'm going to skip this part at the moment. Okay. Now when this is done, let's take a look at the dashboard. First, as you see, currently I'm using the free version. It says that I am allowed to send 500 free emails per month. If I open up the dashboard, you'll see under the goals, it displays that no steps are completed. You can still do it here or select I'll do this later. Under the overview, you'll see all the revenue here, all the data. Since it's a brand new account, there is nothing to display. But later you'll see your audience grows, the email, SMS and push subscribers. Now I'm going to log out and switch to my other account. So you'll see what is happening over there. So this is my other test account, and you'll see there is some information for you to display. Email subscribers, SMS subscribers, and some other information here. Now, when I go to the live view, you'll see all the contact activity in real time. If there is a subscriber who has visited my site, you'll see it displays what has happened here. For example, this subscriber added a product to the cart. It displays what product they viewed, started checkout, and so on and so forth. So it's an awesome tool here. You can filter events by viewed page, product added to the cart, started checkout, and placed orders. Next, under the campaigns, you can create email campaigns. Later I'm going to do that. Under the automations, you can create all sorts of automations. For example, this is a welcome email, which is sent 1 minute after the form completion. You'll see the full report. That is how many messages is sent, open rate, click rate, placed order rate, failed delivery rate, marked as spam rate, and unsubscribe rate. You can separate the information also by the channel. This email is used only for email channels, so only this one is activated. If you need to create another workflow, you can do it here. Later I'm going to do that. Under the forms, you'll see all the forms. I have added a multi-step form. Step 1, step 2, success message. What happens if user is already subscribed? And if I need to add any options, then I can do it here. Later I'm going to create another form for you. Under the audience, you'll see all the contacts. Currently I have 223 contacts. Email subscribers 65, SMS subscribers 25, and no push notification subscribers. If I open up any of those contacts here, I'll see all the revenue they have generated. Now, how does this information appears here is when you activate your OmniSend for WooCommerce and connect it to your website, you can select whether to add an opt-in checkbox to the checkout page. I'm going to show you how does it look like. Let's go to the checkout page, and you'll see this is the checkbox here. You can select whether to pre-select it and change the text. If someone selects this one here, then using this email, they are subscribed to your email channel. If you want to add an SMS opt-in checkbox, then you can select this one here and add a consent text. You can assign a tag to your contact that you import to OmniSend, for example, WPST site customers. Save tag and done. Now, under the synchronization, you'll see that when you connect your site with OmniSend, it will synchronize all the products, categories, orders, and contacts with the relevant info. And this is the reason why OmniSend knows that Royal Hansen has purchased something, and the revenue from this customer is 64 euros. If you scroll down, you'll see all the order information here, details, and tags. If you need to edit this contact, then you can do it here. General information, additional information, and custom information. You can add your own properties here, single value or list value. Under the segments, you can create separate segments. For example, I have created a segment called for demo, and you can use these segments to separate all the audiences you have. If you want to take a look at the customer breakdown, you'll see average order value, returning customers, total customers, and you'll see that at risk are 772 contacts. If I need to take a look at these contacts, I can see them here. Since I just imported them, they are unsubscribed, then they are added to the at risk category. If you need to delete any of those here, select the contact. Under the action, select whether to delete, unsubscribe, convert these to subscribe. For example, let's do that. Let's subscribe them to email and SMS. I've read the information and done. Now when I go back to the audience, there is also imports and exports. I'm going to show you how to import a contact. You can do it either here or the same button is also under the contacts page. Add or update contact, whether to add a single contact, import from a file, paste contact details, and you can import contacts from Klaviyo or MailChimp. I'm going to import from the file. There is a sample file. You can download it and it looks like this. I have my own import file prepared. It follows the same structure, so I'm going to close them down, drag it here, and next, continue to the mapping. You can map the fields, continue to organize. You can tag the contacts, add them to the segments, and import all the information. Since I already did it a while ago, I'm not going to do it once again. Last one is reports. You can see the sales reports, campaigns reports, automation reports, forms, deliverability, and export forms. And under the store settings are all sorts of settings. I'm going to skip this part because there are more interesting stuff to cover, for example, forms. Let's go to the forms. I'm going to delete this form, and instead I'm going to create a new form, and you'll see that there are some categories for you. Goal, team, type, form settings, and so on. If you want to collect subscribers, you can filter them here. If you want to create pop-ups, then you'll see those here. If you want to use embedded forms, do it here. First, let's create a pop-up form, and I'm gonna select, let's select this one here, use template. Now what happens here, you'll see there are two steps, step 1 and step 2. Step 2 is for the phone numbers. If you want to add them to your SMS database, then you can leave this step. If you want to delete this step, you can do it here. So I'm gonna just use the form. But once again, if you want to add any other option, select add option, next step, and automatically the phone number step is added here. Let's delete it. You'll see that on the left, you can add different items, emails, legal consent, phone numbers, date, drop downs, and so on and so forth. You can create different layouts. If you want to add a 2-column layout, then just drag it here, and now you can add your own elements. For example, let's drag an image. Let's upload an image. Select file. Let's select this one here. Now I can duplicate it and delete it if needed. Let's add some random text here, just as an example. It's a heading large or heading small or medium. Text color is this one here. Let's leave it as it is. You'll get the gist. In a similar way, you can customize this text and this text, all the colors here, and customize this one here. If you need to remove this Powered by Omnisend logo, then you need a paid version. At the moment, I'm using the free version, therefore, let's take a look at the audience management. You can add to the users who will subscribe using this form. I'm going to add them to the demo list. I'm going to delete this one and this one here. If you want to enable double opt-in, do it here. The same with the CAPTCHA. You can schedule it, select start date and end date. I'm not going to do that. Under the display, I'm going to select the scroll depth. It's a 30%. If someone scrolls 30% of the page, then the pop-up will appear. But you can also select time on page, page visits, only one of those or all of those, exit intent, and you can also add a custom trigger. But at the moment I'm going to use a scroll depth. Next, under the targeting, you can select visitor targeting options to all visitors, existing contacts, specific segment, and so on. Under the page targeting options, appears on URL, does not appear, appears on pages for out-of-stock products. You can also select that the pop-up will not be displayed to the email, SMS, or push for Omnisend contacts or any other contacts here. You can also select UTM targeting. Under the visibility, whether to display on all devices, mobile only or desktop only. I'm going to display it only on desktop. Frequency, limit from appearance. It's going to be shown only after every 14 days. And I can also create A/B test if needed, but at the moment I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna enable the form. It says your form is going live, unlocking its public-facing charm. Now, there is nothing else for me to do, therefore I'm gonna open my site in a private view, go to the site, scroll down approximately 30%, and you'll see there is my pop-up. Let's add an email. johnwick@mailinator.com, get 10% off. Thanks for signing up. Awesome. And now when I refresh this one here, it says 1 view and submit rate is 1. When I go to the audiences and contacts, you'll see there's a John Wick here. So this way you can create forms. I'm going to show you another form really quickly. If you want to add an embedded form, then in a similar way, select embedded form, create your form. I'm going to use this template. Click on the form button, and now there's a code for you. If you forget it and it's closed down, then click once again on the form button here, and you'll see add this code to your website. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go to the pages. Let's open up this page. Next, I'm going to add a custom HTML block here. Paste this code I just grabbed. Let's save it. And now when I open up my site, you'll see there's the embedded form. Great. Okay, these were the email forms. Next, let's go to the automation. I'm gonna disable this automation and let's create a new workflow. As before, you can select between different workflows. You can create from scratch. There is a welcome type, cart abandonment, browse abandonment, post-purchase, special occasions, transactional workflows. Also, if you want to convert subscribers, recover visitors, cross-sells, build loyalty, or reactivate customers, these are the goal-oriented workflows. And last ones, you can filter by channel-based workflows. I'm going to select the welcome. That is, I'm going to greet my new subscriber with a friendly email, and I'm going to encourage them to purchase after sign up. I'm going to customize this workflow. It will be created for me. Therefore, when I select this trigger here, you'll see I can select between all sorts of triggers. If someone adds some specific product to the cart, clicks on messages, is entered to the segment, exited to segment, and so on and so forth. All sorts of triggers. This one is subscribe to marketing. Next, under the trigger filters, channel to subscribe this email. Subscription method is sign up form. First subscription is true. And I'm going to add another one here. That is form is branded email capture. Let's save it. Next, I'm going to select this one here. Whether to wait 1 minute or more, hour, day, week, month, or immediately. I'm going to send this email immediately. Next one. What happens? The subject line is welcome to your account. Here's a 10% off your first order. Sender name, sender email. Since I'm using the free version, the sender email is shared OmniSend email. Next one is the email content. Let's edit it. Yes, let's save it beforehand. And now, as before, you can customize your email. 10% off. There is a discount code. But instead of using the evergreen coupon for every user, I'm gonna delete it. Instead, I'm gonna go to the add elements and I'm gonna drag a unique discount here. Let's delete this one and let's delete this one. So what happens? I'm gonna select this checkbox. I'm gonna reuse unique discount code. So every time when someone signs up, what happens is WooCommerce creates me a separate coupon for this person. Description, OmniSend dynamic discount, usage limits, and expiry date. So discount type is cart discount, percentage 10%. It applies to all orders or minimum order price. I'm going to set it to all orders, and I'm going to exclude items on sale. Under the annotation, you can show it in Gmail annotation and add your own description here. Expiry, it's gonna last 7 days, and you'll see it changes down below here. Expiry date format, button text, let's add an arrow here, and button link. I'm gonna grab my shop link, paste it here, but there are some parameters you can also add if needed. All those parameters are here. I'm not gonna use those. Next, button style, I'm gonna set it to full width, and if needed, change the colors. Now, add elements. Let's add a text here, It's gonna be a heading large, align center, and 10% off. Next, change everything on the email if needed. To keep it short, I'm not gonna do that. Just let's finish editing and done. Now what else you can do here? You can drag steps if needed. For example, there's another step. If you need to delete this step, then just delete it. Flow actions you can add is delay, tag content, split, or A/B testing. For example, if I add a split here, you'll see if something happens, go this way. If something doesn't happen, go this way. At the moment, I'm not gonna do it, but you'll get the gist. So I'm gonna delete the no path here. Okay. Let's start the workflow. It's enabled. Now let's test it. I'm gonna refresh the page. I'm gonna go and fill the fields. Let's add my email, subscribe. It says you're all signed up. And now when I open up my email, you'll see there's my 10% off email with a discount coupon. Awesome. Now in a similar way, you can create cart abandonment campaigns. Just as a quick overview, abandon checkout, customize workflow, you'll see there is a trigger, subject line and email, and delay and another email. Just customize it as you like. Okay, now last thing I want to show you is campaigns. If you want to create an email campaign, just click on this button, give it a title, for example, my new campaign, sender name, sender's email is shared Omni send email, but if I want to receive replies to a different email, then I'm gonna select my own email here. Add a pre-header, campaign name, language, you can select between all sorts of languages here. If you need to translate here, then you can manage translations using this button. Next, let's choose an email template. To make it short, I'm gonna select promote products email, for example, this one here. Let's preview it. Yeah, looks good. Choose template. And now, as always, you can customize it as you like. Select the elements, rearrange them using this arrow here, just as you like. Add your own product information, prices, shop buttons. Everything is on the right sidebar here. Next, you can preview and test it or save and choose recipients. Let's do that. You'll see whether to send it to all subscribers or exclude segment. Let's exclude this segment here. Or you can even choose the segments to send this email to. Currently, I'm going to send it to all subscribers. Once again, I can send the test email, review the campaign. You can activate the campaign booster. That is automatically resend your campaign to subscribers who missed it initially. Now, select whether to send it now or schedule for later and click on Send Now button. Currently, I'm not going to do that. Therefore, I'm going to save and close it. Easy peasy. Now, one last thing I would like to talk about is the help and support. If you open the help and support page, you will get all sorts of information. There is a knowledge base, webinars, product news, blog, and if you need any assistance, then open up the live chat or email support. I have had a couple of questions about some of the features while using the OmniSend. I have used their support and it has been very fast and responsive with a top-notch answer. So far so good with the support. And that's how you set up OmniSend for your WooCommerce store. Start with their free plan. Set up your first abandoned cart workflow and watch as it records sales on autopilot while you sleep. Wait! If you find this tutorial helpful, then press thumbs up, this one here, and take a look at this side of the screen. It contains 2 good videos. I think you may find them useful. Meanwhile, take care. Bye.